Today I'm chatting with Gintare, who joined me for Fluency School last year in November. And today, Gintare, you're going to talk a little bit about your experience in Fluency School. But before we do that, could you tell us a little bit more about who you are?
Okay, so my name is Gintare. By the way, in English it means amber, so sometimes foreign people call me in this way.
Okay.
I have been working in the hospitality industry for almost 3 years, but at the moment I'm looking for new opportunities because I would like to take the next step in my career and face new challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I am from Lithuania. I completed my bachelor degree last year there, and then I moved to Italy. I have been living in Verona for almost 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful place, but still I love my hometown, Vilnius, which in my opinion is a little bit more modern and people are more open-minded. So I'm a little bit indecisive where I should create my future, but I'm sure I will find the best solution very soon.
Great. Well, I love that. And I have to say, I've never been to Vilnius. It's been on my list for a long time, but so I know I will make it. I know I will get there, but I haven't yet. So
it's better during the summer.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. So as I mentioned at the start, you joined me in November for Fluency School. So tell me a little bit about why you decided to join the course.
I didn't have a particular reason to join Fluency School. Obviously, hospitality industry, good English language is the first skill to have. But I just knew that my English is not perfect, that often I feel shy when I need to speak, and that there are many things to learn and ways to improve. However, I have never thought I would join an English online course. I thought it could never work for me. This was my strong point of view about online classes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Fluency School is completely different story.
So, Gintare, it sounds like you were probably really nervous to join Fluency School if you had this really strong feeling that online English classes wouldn't work. What did you do about that nervousness? Because you still decided to join. So I'm curious, what made you change your mind, or why did you decide to join anyway?
I was nervous because I didn't believe the idea of improving English skills online. I thought that it's impossible to understand each student's needs and to provide the detailed, personalized feedback. I didn't have any idea of how we will improve our speaking skills and not only doing homework by ourselves. So I thought that we will get just a few worksheets and do some general speaking in live group discussions. But I was completely wrong because we had many speaking tasks, a lot of interesting discussions about different things, and a lot of personal attention for each student.
Right. So in the end, it sounds like you were definitely nervous about the class. So why did you decide to register? What made you think maybe this will work?
I don't know, I decided to take a risk because it seemed that I just had a feeling that it's something different. So
good. Well, I'm glad you had that feeling. I love that. I'm so glad that you did. So after your experience in Fluency School, what do you think was the greatest benefit for you and your English?
The greatest benefit of Fluency School for my English was the understanding that no matter how a task may seem difficult, I can do it.
Awesome.
It's not always easy to express your opinion when you need to speak not in your native language. Sometimes just a simple task like presenting yourself or speaking about your daily routine in a concise way, it becomes a challenge. So, and it requires not only courage, but particular knowledge and technique. So I believe in Fluency School, you have a possibility to get very useful insights about your English and the way you use it. So
Awesome.
even if you are not alone, I think you can understand very quickly where you can improve. So for me, it was a very nice surprise that you can understand very quickly about your particular level of English and that you can share your personal ways to improve.
Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. And I think that you're right. Because of the way Fluency School is designed, each student can have their own experience, even though we're working together. There's a lot of opportunity for individual growth and focus on each person. So what did you like the most? Was there something that maybe was particularly fun or something that you enjoyed about Fluency School?
During the Fluency School course period, I have discovered a lot of things about myself,
Mhm.
not only about my English grammar, but about my strengths, about my fears. So I believe that Fluency School isn't just a regular course. First of all, it's a possibility to step outside of your comfort zone and to boost your confidence because it will be challenging. You will struggle sometimes, but you always know that you are not alone. You are together with a small group that shares the same feelings and that people are trying to overcome similar fears. So to sum up, I think the thing that I liked the most about Fluency School was was having a possibility not only to improve my English skills, but a possibility to meet a wonderful teacher, inspiring people, and to develop your personal growth as a human being.
Awesome. I love it. And I think you're so right. I've mentioned this in other interviews that I've done before. I think something that's so special and unique about Fluency School is the other students that join and the community that we create. And it always feels like we're a family at the end of the course, and everyone has worked so hard together and everyone makes progress, and it feels wonderful to have each other and to support each other during the course. I think it's really special.
Yes, and based on my experience, everyone was so encouraging and so friendly. So during my path, I received a lot of support, which is very important in my opinion.
Absolutely. I agree. I agree. So my last question, a simple question. I will be sharing this on the Fluency School website, so other people might watch this and they might be thinking about joining a Fluency School course. So if they're thinking about it and they're not sure, what would you say to them?
I would say that it's a unique experience. As I mentioned before, you can't compare it with other online classes because it's much more than learning English and improving your skills. I'm sure that there is no way to be disappointed, and because of Annemarie is so dedicated, because of her ability to understand each student, I think definitely each person can find his own path to English fluency and confidence.
Awesome. I love that. Well, I'm so excited to share your story. I think it's really helpful for others to know what's possible for their English confidence, for their fluency. So thank you so much for sharing. I know it takes a lot of courage and confidence in your English to do an interview with me. So thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.